Yeah, I think we're live now. Hi, rollers. Good to see you all. I don't see you yet. I need to check.
I never showed you my shirt at the Azov rally. It's the same shirt. I thought you might like it.
Ukraine. So what do we have here? Pivnik that survived.
Yes.
Tractor, the Yi. The Grand Piquet. Ketserski, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Paляниця. This is Love to Ukraine, Bavovna. What do we have here? We have Love for Ukraine, Limitless, Rage Against Enemies, Off Scale, Russophobia, Not Enough, Never Enough, man. Believe me.
I didn't make the shirt. But, Love for Ukraine is limitless, though. See?
That's what Sternenko says. Always, our Russophobia is not enough. There's even a patch, man. Our Russophobia is not enough. It's never enough.
Russophobia недостатня.
Наша Russophobia недостатня, guys. This patch.
I actually understand it now because I speak some Ukrainian.
Yes. And you understand
that makes me feel like a total boss.
Who? You?
Yeah, the fact that I can actually read this now.
Okay.
Instead of being like a tourist and being like, Rick, what does this say? It's like, наша Russophobia недостатня.
Yeah, he's getting better in Ukrainian, guys. He's really learning it. I can confirm, and I don't know. Sorry for the huge delay on the stream, but I needed to eat something before the stream, and I ate some turkey with hummus, and it was pretty well.
I can use this time to catch up on all the. Oh my, that's a lot of first comments. Okay.
Hi guys, good to see you. Stefan, look at this one.
From Andres, my favorite mod.
Andres, Tana, Adam Rounds, Just Jimmy, Cheryl.
Someone had an interesting
Bridget,
day digging. Did he say digging graves?
Wella,
did I read that right?
Pat Chillin. Good to see you.
Digging graves at 5 in the morning?
Who said that?
Andreas, what is your job?
Andreas is landscape designer. So maybe digging graves for some animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please confirm what you're digging graves.
Please explain yourself. Thank you.
Graves has a certain meaning, so.
I had a delicious donor. Bridget, I just had a delicious turkey and hummus, and it was pretty nutritious also, which means a lot to me lately since I try to eat more to gain some extra weight, to turn it into muscles, to support my weak joints, So that I'm working on that now. You see, guys, today I'm not a rig bot, but I still have pretty much energy, so I think it should be a good stream. Stefan got his third latte before
I finished my third
the stream.
Latte. You guys should let me know if you guys would like me to get a fourth.
But it's an ice latte. Half of the cup was ice, right? So it doesn't really count like argument. 3 lattes.
That's a really good argument. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm very well. Thank you, Elvin Archer.
I'm having a filter. Yeah, black coffee, like a black sea. Like Aziza sings, black.
Oh, so I actually have a question for the chat. So I don't think this is talked about enough. They have orange coffee here.
Oh yeah.
At this place. I need to get one. So it's like orange juice with a shot of espresso in it. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's like, it's not bad. I would think it would be disgusting.
Do you know, in New York, they actually have only one place in New York where they make the same. Really? Ukrainians are holding that place.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, I actually heard that story from a friend of mine who watched the TV show about rich Americans, Asian Americans, who are like crazy rich Asians, and they went to that place in New York and had an orange coffee, and they were like, what? Oh my God! What
starving kids in America.
Yeah, all that shit. I mean, all the typical reactions of the rich Americans, like, oh my God, all that stuff.
Speaking of which, Bridget asks, where is Stefan from? I am from the US of A.
US of A?
Technically, I am 50-50 because I know a lot of Americans say, I'm like 5% Ukrainian, 10% Romanian, 20% German. No,
50% German.
Yes, I'm actually 50% German because my mom is German, 50% American because my dad's American.
This is why your
I have
name
dual
is
passports.
Steffen.
Yes, that's why
and
my
not
name.
Stefan.
Yes.
Right?
And my mom thought it would be a great idea to give me a German name with German spelling, and then raise me in the U.S. where no one would know how to write my name.
So rollers. As
Hello,
always,
hello.
I would ask for some donations because the front line is crumbling, at least next to Dobropilla, and we really need to support the army. Yes, we're not supporting only the units on that direction, but it doesn't matter because all the other directions on Ukrainian defense line, they have the potential to be broken through just like this one, because we have a systematic problem of the lack of the personnel and of the lack of equipment and firearms. Not firearms, but ammunition. So the problem is Russians are growing their army. They still have 100. Today, GUR reported that they are 105 to 110% effective in their recruiting. So they're getting more men than they planned, and they are using those men. Yes, they are just sending them as cannon fodder, but that works, and they don't care. Even those men who are being sent as a cannon fodder often don't care. Even if they care, they are useless. They cannot do anything against their
numbers
command.
can be really brutal. Like sometimes, Russia can lose 30,000 people a month, but they recruit 40,000 a month. And it's like, well, hey, you have a gain of 10,000. And unfortunately, Ukraine does not do the same thing. But that's why preserving manpower is so important.
Yep. And fighting the same ways as Russia for Ukraine is unacceptable. And Ukraine is still fighting. Unfortunately, some of the commanders are not valuing the personnel. And to do something with this, to actually change it, we will have to set the system of punishment for the commanders who don't care about their personnel. Right now, it's instead encouraged. So this is, in my opinion, the key part of the army reform, making the commanders who don't care about their personnel and just wasting it, make them accountable, make them really lose their positions, lose their even their career in the army, just be excluded from the army. You're not welcome here. And unfortunately, none of the steps towards that have been made in the last year. We've been screaming about the army reform for almost a year openly, starting with Sternenko and Bogdan Kartevich and a few others.
So I think this is something we were talking about a little bit before the stream, but I had an idea. Maybe I can also pitch it to your viewers. I think actually what you just described, that's actually something that foreign volunteers can help with, because I understand, you're asking why hasn't it been fixed yet? And I think there's probably a lot of fear among Ukrainian soldiers. Hey, if I speak out against my commander, what's going to happen to me? Am I going to be used as infantry? Is my commander going to retaliate against me? Am I going to be sent to prison? And it's like, look, if you're a foreign volunteer, and the worst thing that's going to happen to you is you get kicked out of the country, right? And if you're able to actually help your unit by explaining to higher ups, saying, hey, this commander is doing all of these things wrong, foreigners can sometimes take risks that people born here just can't. And even if you do have to leave the country because of it, you've still helped, because you've still helped save lives in your unit, and you helped get a incompetent commander removed from a position of authority.
It's much easier for you guys, the foreigners, to kind of rebel against the savage system,
And just understand, I'm not encouraging every foreign volunteer to rebel against the commander. Please don't take them out of context, but I'm just saying I think there's a unique opportunity there. And it's also maybe one reason why they should encourage more foreigners to join all kinds of Ukrainian units, is because it can be like a form of auditing somehow, being like, hey guys, I have very little to lose by calling some bad behavior out.
Andreas said, Rick, good thought, should be like that. So you see guys, the problem is when you have a system completely ruled by such commanders, like 80% of it, of course not completely. We have, I think in my opinion, 70 to 80% of those commanders of the Soviet system, we had less of them actually. Can you imagine? We had less of those commanders in the beginning of the full-scale invasion.
Yeah, because all the good ones got killed, right? Or they
killed, resigned,
the better trained
Zaluzhny,
people
for
get
example.
used first, and they get killed first. And then
Zaluzhny was a Western type of commander, and Syrsky, the Soviet type of commander, replaced him.
Yeah.
So the Soviet clan inside of the armed forces of Ukraine won in 2023, and with Zaluzhny's resignation and Syrsky's appointment, this system, the Soviet system inside the army, is just growing for the last 2 years, and it's been unfortunately affecting the battlefield, guys. You see what happens there. There are different types of trolls. There are food trolls, there are gay trolls like this one.
Is it their first date? No, this is like my fourth date with a Raffle.
I think it's fourth. You cannot actually
can't stop this 11.
Can't stop us with that. Let me show you something, guys. So, do you recognize this patch, Steffen?
Airborne AA. No.
Do you have some idea to whom it may belong?
Is it a Ukrainian patch? Or
Since it's
well, it says
in
airborne,
English,
so I want to say no. But I think it's 101st Airborne.
It's actually the American 82nd Airborne Brigade, and what's interesting is that in Ukraine we also have 82nd Airborne Brigade. Did you know about that?
82nd Airborne Assault Brigade.
Assault Brigade, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Hey, remember the story I told you about the 82nd Airborne Assault guy who gave me his patch? He was coming. It was right when Kursk had started, and I was leaving. He heard about what I was doing, and he gave me his patch. So anyway, yes.
So
82nd patch.
this patch is given to me by a foreign volunteer who is in the National Guard of Ukraine right now, and he served in the Legion before, just like many foreign volunteers before. You know, like a lot of volunteers moved from the Legion to other Ukrainian units. And we actually discussed with Steffen this stuff. Maybe we will discuss it with you guys too. So his call sign is Gook. Maybe you have seen him on my streams.
Yeah, I heard Gook, yeah.
Matt. His name is Matt. So Matt worn this one despite for the prohibition of wearing the foreign patches in the Ukrainian army.
Gook does what Gook's wants.
Yeah, he was wearing this one in Serebryansky forest. So you can see it's worn,
it's got some
battle
stains
worn.
on it,
It's worn out. It has some scratches. So we need to show it to rollers, guys. This one is the raffle item of this week. And of course, with your donations, you can buy tickets. You can support the Ukrainian army. So let me set the standard goal of $500 on the stream, and let's reach it, guys.
Yes. If
please.
we do $500, I will do 50 push-ups. I know it's become a tradition for me to do push-ups on the stream.
That's really cool.
Every $10 or euros or whatever, I will do a push-up for you.
Let's maybe do the first 20 and then 30.
Yeah,
or
we
maybe.
don't have to do it all at once, but yeah. The idea is like you guys want to make me do at least 50 push-ups.
So my friends,
we need at least 500, and also we need people to donate to your 69th Sniffing Brigade campaign because you're at 75%.
Yeah, it's that QR code, guys.
Guys, please donate to that one because I don't know if I want to talk about it, but I hope that these trucks will be delivered soon.
You know, actually, yesterday was 2 months since we started that campaign. And you know, the tempo is the same as we usually have. The only problem is we lost in this campaign, not completely lost, but the big donor is not joining this campaign. He cannot promise us to donate to this one. He remembered Sheodin. That's really good. One more, please.
Я намагаюся, я знаю трошки український, але я розмовляю багато, more, a lot.
A lot?
I understand a lot.
Не розмовляю, розумію.
Я розумію багато.
Але розмовляю мало.
Так.
But I'm not speaking a lot yet.
Yes. If you guys don't speak too fast, I can basically every third or fourth word I can kind of understand, and then I can kind of guess what you said. So I will either know what you said, or I will have completely guessed wrongly, and then I have to ask for clarification.
We have a first donation, $10 from Andreas Lach.
Andreas
A
Lach,
warm-up
thank you
for
for
Steffen.
Thank
He's
you.
not going to do one push-up, I guess. Let's wait for 10 push-ups at least, right?
PW Trees is watching from America. PW Trees, are you from Alaska? Because if you're from Alaska, I would like to ask you to go to this summit with as many Ukrainian flags as you can carry.
Did you see what they do? They actually transferred that meeting to a U.S. air base, so people won't be able to approach it.
I would tell you, if they did it in some public place, we would probably kill Putin, honestly, because you have so many guns.
Oh man, I really would be so happy if you do.
I mean, the SBU would just have to sneak like 5 guys into Alaska, and then like you're never gonna catch them. It's Alaska, you know.
This is a dream, you know. The dream that he gets, he's bullet into the head, ideally into the front of the head. I mean, Putin. Yeah, guys, it's totally fine on YouTube to call for the elimination of the biggest war criminal in the modern history.
Yeah.
He killed, with his orders, he killed hundreds of thousands of people.
He's also the richest person in the world right now. Yeah, Putin.
Wait, what about Elon Musk?
No, Putin has over $200 billion, like, and plus he has a whole. Russia's wealth is his personal wealth also.
Yeah, because he's Tsar.
Yeah.
He's
there's no actual. He is the law. There's no actual barrier between it.
Exactly.
So, no, and it's like this is like you sometimes meet people in the U.S. who are like, oh, you know, they think that I'm against war profiteering, so they think somehow that Russia is against the U.S., so therefore like they're against capitalism, and they don't understand. You understand Putin is the richest person in the world, right? Like, and Elon Musk supports Putin. So, like, the 2 richest people in the world. Like,
yeah, they united to destroy the democracies in the world and make them dictatorships. And unfortunately, seems like United States is becoming one with all the work of Elon Muscovite and Putin. Yeah. It's
Elon
just
Muscovite. I like that.
Yeah, that's how you should call him. Please continue it this way.
I will.
Hello, Poker XTY. Where are you from? Yes. Let us know. Welcome everyone who is new to this stream, to this community.
I still think
we're in Kyiv, in Ukraine.
I still think that there's a great opportunity here for people who are living in Alaska. Because just as just something to show Trump, if you can put like a Ukrainian flag on every street corner in Alaska, just to where the state of Alaska can just collectively say "fuck you" to Putin. Yeah,
actually,
we support him. I think there's an opportunity there.
This blogger today, probably TikTok. I'm not sure who was calling to that. Give me a second. This one.
I saw that.
Do you know this guy? It's not his tag. It's a Ukrainian.
I do now. I don't know if I did before.
Let me actually provide this video to Rollis. I want you to watch this video real quick because this guy says very good things and he's doing it pretty expressively, so it will be very good.
You live in Alaska.
We need more donations to the patch campaign, guys. We need to make more
push-ups. Go on Amazon, and I need you to buy a Ukrainian flag. 2, I need you guys to turn whatever airstrip that Vladimir Putin's coming in on, any area that Vladimir Putin's going to be, I need you to turn it into a sea of Ukrainian flags. I mean so many Ukrainian flags that when Putin lands, all he's going to see is just yellow and blue. We need to turn that state into a representation of what Putin has been attacking every single day. Because up until this point, he doesn't see protesters. He doesn't see people standing up for Ukraine. You guys can make a major difference. Get the flags, get outside, go across the entire route that he's going to be driving. Let him know what he's doing is horrible, and that the rest of the world, even on the far ends of the United States, that you guys support Ukraine.
Exactly. Or
not all Americans.
Or if I was a believer, I would say, "Amen, brother." Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's a really good point. Please do that, guys, if you're close to Alaska.
My other alternate idea for Trump, if you're watching this, I know you have an attention span of 8 seconds, but hear me out. You meet Putin, right? You arrest Putin in Alaska, and you tell the Russians, I will exchange your so-called leader in exchange for releasing every Ukrainian child held in Russia and every Ukrainian POW, then you can have your dictator back.
come on, Trump is, taco.
Yeah, that's the ultimate
Trump always
negotiation.
chickens out.
you arrest the guy who's out to negotiate with you, and you get the release of all the Ukrainian children and prisoners of war, and that is how you free Azov.
This might be a way out, right, for Trump of this and become a hero in the eyes of the whole free world. But unfortunately, that man is not smart enough. That man is not respecting himself or anyone enough to go for this.
Yeah.
So we have a problem here.
But the thing is, like, what would Russia do? Because do you really think, like, okay, who's second in charge in Russia? Nobody, right? The Russian state is Putin, so it's like, what are they going to do? Are they going to launch nukes at the U.S. They give us Putin back? No.
The
next
won't do
corrupt guy is
anything,
going to take over. So it's like,
with Russia, it's I think even when Putin is dead, Russia will keep being this empire. It has the potential. It has the people. So even if there's no such leader as Putin, they can make one pretty quick. Like in a few months, I think it is possible. But we'll see. We'll see when it's going to be happening and how it's going to be happening. Because right now there's no point to guess. Because only those who say that they know what will happen when Putin dies in Russia, they are just fools. Everyone who claims that they know. Hi Chris, good to see you in NatSec Media we have here. Okay guys, so we had only one donation for now, and we have this stream is going to be shorter than usually lately the coffee shop streams, so this one is going to be going for only 1 hour and 35 more minutes. Okay. So that means we need to raise $490 in that time, and usually it takes us 2.5 hours. So maybe we can be, I don't know, we can start right now, guys. I mean, Andres already started, but maybe you can join Andres. Please donate. Please get the tickets for this awesome patch with a cool history. You see, for the first time actually, Mr. Squiggle already won this patch. We put it on the raffle 2 weeks ago with Matt, and Mr. Squiggle said, I want to put it back on the auction, give it back and raise more money for Ukrainian army. So guys, it's actually the first or technically the second time in the history of this channel when we have not a Ukrainian patch or flag, but an American one.
And how often are you going to get a second chance at something like this? So.
Yeah, so it's
I
really...
would say if everyone watching right now just donates $5, that would be at free. If we have, I think, almost 70 people watching, that'd be $350. We would already be well over halfway to the goal. And $5, right? Let's be honest, right? If you're in Western Europe or the U.S., right, that's how much a latte costs. So buy the Ukrainian army a coffee, $5. Come on, guys, we can do it. And maybe the occasional Andreas can donate $10, and then we'll get to the goal in no time.
Guys, and also remember that for every $10, Steffen is going to do one extra push-up. So ideally, if we reach the goal today, or rather when we reach the goal today, he will do by that time 50 push-ups.
And it's
or
good for my
right
training.
at that time. What?
And it's good for my training.
Yeah, it's good for his training. He's about to join the Ukrainian army, finally. Like, it's taken a bit longer than he expected. Will you be sharing something about that with us, or you want to keep it to yourself for now?
No, I can speak about it generally. Basically, the unit I'm joining, they have never recruited foreigners before, so it's been a process for them to understand what to do. And then there's a place that I had to go to then do like all the paperwork and all the steps. I left Kiev like around a week ago, and I was there for 3 or 4 days. That actually all got done in record time because I basically just waited into the office, and I was like, I'm not leaving until my paperwork is finished. So, like, what would normally happen is somebody would come, do the paperwork, and then wait to get called back. I just stayed in the office. And they're like, you can go home now. I was like, I have nothing else to do. And then they got me through quite quickly because they just got tired of seeing my face. So I think I actually figured out the way to cut through Ukrainian bureaucracy is just when you're waiting, camp out in the office.
Just walk behind every bureaucrat in Ukraine until they give you what they need to give you, so it's going to be much faster. Yeah, guys. The problem is not everyone can afford this, because if you're a Ukrainian and not a foreigner here, right, you usually also have some work in the meantime, and you just can't afford staying there in any bureaucratic institution.
Vlad's
There.
view says, "I don't trust Trump. I don't. Neither does his wife. Neither does his wife. So, welcome to being like everyone else."
Vlad's view. Where are you from? Because your name is either Ukrainian or Romanian. There's no such Russian name, I guess. I'm joking. There is also, but of course, you know, I don't like to assume that you're Russian because it might offend you or all of us here.
Yeah.
Kathy has donated $10 just now.
Ooh,
a push-up and a ticket, please.
Yeah,
awesome,
go.
guys. 2 donations, $20, but still 480 to raise. It feels like it's going to be harder today than yesterday.
We're gonna build up slowly. That's how this works. You know, I was actually you just gave me an idea. What if for a future fundraiser you made a patch that showed me doing push-ups on it, and we can make it like a running gag, like the Steffen Push-Up Club.
Okay, why not? But the thing is,
We can make a pun.
how
out of
to make it? Yeah, how to make it like really global? Are you ready to go on Jake Bro's stream?
I will do whatever. I would actually love to meet Jake Bro, a fellow American, right? Jake, if you're watching this, huge fan. One reason I'm in Ukraine is because of you and your YouTube channel. Sure, I will do whatever it takes to get on Jake Bro's stream and raise money for Ukraine. So.
I hope we have someone making a clip out of this and sending it to Jake Bro.
Yeah.
And Jake Bro hears that and invites you.
Yeah. You know, actually, terms of, let's talk about success really quick. So, holding up the straws so we can... Why am I doing this? I was actually...
You want to show us something on the board?
No, I was trying to make a point, which is I started adding up in my head all the fundraising I've done since I got involved in February 2024, and I'm approaching $100,000 now. So I think when the California-Texas fundraiser finishes, and with a couple more grand, I'll have hit 100 grand fundraised. So I was like, wow, that's cool. I never thought I would have gotten this far. So
cool. Hey, we have $50
let's go.
super chat.
5 more push-ups. 5 more push-ups.
Nah, that's. Do you know that I'm not donating any of this? It's money that
okay.
earn as my salary. But
That's
if you want to do
because
extra
a funded
fun,
rec means that you can do his job more effectively. So it counts in my book.
yeah,
So.
thank you.
Plus, then, yeah.
Okay, SL, thank you so much for $50 donation here in the super chat. But SL is also sent $50 here on PayPal. She says tickets for the raffle, please. Slava Ukraini.
So 12
Героям
push-ups
слава.
now. We're up to 12 push-ups.
SL says in the super chat, got to make sure my favorite YouTuber can take care of his living expenses. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And SL, guys, during the Sunday stream, when I was asking everyone to help me get back to the same level of subscriptions on Base, Donatello, and Patreon, SL increased her subscription from Javelin to Bradley. So from $10 a month to $25 a month. Thank you so much for that, SL.
I have signaled my approval by putting my face emoji on the chat. So well done, guys. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, Robert Jonesar says he donated to the base. Let's see. On the base we have 6,000 hryvnias, patch raffle tickets for rollers from Robert Jonesar. Thank you, Robert. So that's
that
extra
is,
$120.
Cool.
Extra 12.
12
so
more,
24.
24 push-ups. So maybe a few more, then I'll do 30.
24 already.
Actually,
wow.
let's do this. Let me just see how many I can do in one shot. You know, so like let's actually let it get up. Get up for
That's a good idea.
So because I was tracking my pull-ups last week, and I'm actually up. My new record is 14 pull-ups straight. Like so, I've been making a lot of progress.
Okay, 14 pull-ups, and how many have you been doing in the beginning of the training?
6.
6.
So I've more than doubled it.
So you were not good at pull-ups before your training?
Who is?
No. I actually, like, before I traumatized my shoulder, I could easily do... Okay, easily.
Injured your shoulder.
Injured?
Traumatized is like for your brain.
Okay.
Your shoulder doesn't have feelings.
Injured shoulder. You see, in Ukrainian we say травмоване плече. До речі, do you know? До речі,
Your shoulder.
До речі is by the way.
Oh.
До речі. До речі is by the way. До речі, do you know, чи знаєш ти, як українською shoulder?
Oh, okay.
Як?
Yeah, how?
No. Jak shoulder.
Oh, no. Knee.
Плече.
Плече.
Плече. Let me write it for you. If you want, guys.
Yeah, I am very interested. Yes. I've made a lot of funny mistakes in Ukrainian already. Плече, shoulder. Okay.
Плече.
So, like for example, I have a date tomorrow, and I was telling my future date that I was trying to say I'm going to jump into the water, right, from the beach, and what she understood was I'm going to jump into the water someday off of a bridge. So she was like, I got a lot of question marks, like, are you okay? And I was like, I was just saying I was going to the water from the beach. So, yeah. Or for example, it wasn't from anything bad, but I was trying to tell someone I'm going to call the police, but I accidentally said I'm going to call a shelf because I said policia instead of policia.
Policia. That's funny.
It's like, go away or I'm going to call a shelf. Yeah.
Siblings or dating. No, it's our fourth date as siblings,
Yeah,
right? We can actually say this, right? It's our fourth date as siblings. So
which one is it? Are we siblings or are we dating or is it both? Like, we're not from Alabama, so we can't like.
It's these, these.
So they can't be from Alabama because they don't like gay people in Alabama, but siblings do date in Alabama. Yeah.
Hey, you two, QT, don't leave. Stay with us. Even if you're trolling, we're gonna have some fun all together.
Yeah.
You too.
We don't mind you trolling, but just please do it better. Like come on, we have energy, we need the engagement. So please, guys, if you're gonna troll, please at least make it quality trolling.
Okay, who do we need to greet? Jean, hello to you.
It's not 2005 anymore.
Hello, Wizard of
Just tell
Ooze.
someone they're gay, and now it's like, yes, everyone's gay, at this point.
Yeah, traumatized is like emo vibe. Danakayim says.
Everyone's traumatized at this point.
Can someone tell me why is Putin crybaby going to Alaska? PW3 says.
Because he's stupid.
Come on. Guys, you gotta understand that when Putin says something, it doesn't mean. Actually, it means that he means the opposite. So when Putin says that everyone fooled him, all the shit that he always says to his own population, he says, надули, нагло обманули, this shit. He means like. They tricked us. They fooled us once again. So he's acting like he's some fool that everyone is pushing him around, just trying to seem a victim to his population. So his population will just say, "Oh, our poor Putin. Everyone is fooling him, and he's such a defender." All this fucking crap that they have in their heads. But yeah.
Точно.
Hello, Elegant Mess. Hello, everyone who is joining, but I forgot to greet. Actually, greet
Yes.
the Wizard of Ooze. Yeah, I remember.
I see all of your guys' comments. I just can't reply to all of them all at once. Also, thank you for all the greetings. Thank you.
Oh, my head is spinning. I wonder if it's the coffee. Usually it makes me.
It's because we're on our fourth gay sibling date by now.
Really? So my head is spinning?
Yeah, its head is
No,
spinning.
usually the head is spinning on like second date. On fourth it still spins, yeah. Usually it's like half a year to a year, right?
Yeah.
I get kind of flattered if women comes on to me. What comes on to me? Meaning
Comes
like
on, flirting?
hitting up on you?
Yeah, it comes on to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like if they start flirting with you, like someone is coming on to you. Yeah.
Okay. Exactly what Trump does. Says that he is fooled by everyone. Oh yeah, he's doing the same. I just realized. They've been actually tricking us all this time, and their tariffs are huge, and we've been robbed by all our so-called partners. So we need our tariffs to rise.
It's weird watching the most powerful person in the world. Like everyone understand what's happening, and it's like watching him like be the last person to understand it. It's like it's like we call it dramatic irony in English. When something's happening on stage and the audience knows what's going on, but the character doesn't know what's going on yet. And it's like, is he gonna get it? It's season 5. Is he gonna find out yet?
Look who we have here in the chat. Titan Uranus official. That's actually a moderator from the channel
That's amazing.
Time. The In Time Show. Yes, the In Time Show. Nick Suter is the host of the show. So Titan is welcome here. He's not a troll, but his name is a bit trollish. Just like there's a name of one of the rollers is Hoof-Hearted. Hoof-Hearted. And when you say it fast, Hoof-Hearted, it sounds obviously...
Well, I actually just got it. Yeah. Wow.
Big ups. Hello, the poopies.
He's a troll.
guy.
He's on our side. That's funny.
That was an excellent
your anus
impression.
official. I very much approve, and I'm going to signal my approval by sending you an emoji with my face on it.
Believe me, my impression is still not perfect. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. So, see me in about half a year. I will definitely tell you who's the king here. And maybe someday they see my beautiful white hair and they will understand that I'm the real Trump and I will just rule the America.
I will actually say, how Putin has a bunch of lookalikes running around Russia? There is no way that Trump could ever find a lookalike. There's just no way.
They can. I saw some such awesome impersonations.
Yeah, but the
of
impersonations,
him.
but not the hair.
Plastic surgery. Plastic surgery. Some.
You can't look that ugly after
hair tearing from your head.
There's not enough hair gel in the world. There's not enough.
I don't know.
There's not enough.
I'm so burning taco, Bridget says. What do you mean? Hate? Maybe it's a hate?
Oh, taco. Trump always checking us out, right? Is that what you mean? This one, the Bridget? I'm so fire taco?
So fire taco? What does it mean?
So you know what taco stands for, right?
Yeah, Trump always chickens out. I told it to you today. You told me, just imagine if Trump takes Putin hostage and I'm wait, first of all, United States didn't sign the Roman statute, right?
Yeah, but that's never stopped us before from arresting international war criminals. But yeah.
The problem is now your leader is actually calling that criminal his friend, We're in such a good relationship with that man. And this is not a man, dude. This is not a man. That's a creature. Okay, good to see you all in the chat, guys. I think we're already having fun today on the stream.
Yeah. We always gotta have fun on these streams,
So, it's time to remind people that you need to do more push-ups and that they need to buy some tickets for this awesome patch.
We are already up to 37 push-ups, right? Is it now?
No, 24. Still 24.
24 push-ups, okay.
We didn't move.
Let's say, hey, we're already up halfway to 500, even if that includes your funding. We're already $240 so far. That's not bad. Hey, you have earned, when did we started less than an hour ago, you have earned more than $250 an hour, which is almost as much as a lawyer makes. So, Lawyer Rick in the house. Let's go. Come on.
Forgot your accordion, Rick. No, I was doing the accordion. You didn't notice it. I remember he was saying a few days ago, Ukraine was an ocean once, and now it's just a little of water remains, just a little. This, he does the accordion. He did this with a little, just a little water left. Only Odessa. The Black Sea doesn't exist. Only Odessa, for fuck's sake. Oh.
What I don't understand is how do people still vote for him. I don't get it. It's like, you hear everything this guy says, right? And as someone who used to vote right myself quite often when I was younger, I'm like, what are you...
Just let me read this out loud, okay? There's...
It's like if anyone else said it, they would be sent to a psychiatric hospital.
I mean, just listen to one of his last statements.
Yeah.
I think it's from...
Ukraine is an ocean. You would send me to a psychiatric hospital.
Ukraine was an ocean. Not an ocean anymore. You see only Odessa left. So, very unfair media is at work on my meeting with Putin, constantly quoting fired losers and really dumb people like John Bolton, who just said that even though the meeting is on American soil, Putin has already won. What that all about? Putin has already won. We are winning on everything. the fake news is working overtime, blah 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 blah. And here,
Why is it
they
Leningrad?
are
That's
sick
weird.
and dishonest people who probably hate our country. But it doesn't matter because we are winning on everything.
Everything.
MAGA.
I'm surprised that he used the word Leningrad though, because that's.
Oh yeah, Leningrad.
They haven't used. I mean, that's what they used to call St. Petersburg before the Soviet Union rebranded as Russia. But
You see, the problem is his team, Putin himself as a part of his team, of course, also is fitting him with that Russian propaganda. So I think he really thinks that Russia is a Soviet Union, just like Putin thinks. So,
yeah. So Larry Barrett asked a question. He's a war criminal. A warrant is out for his arrest. So when he lands in Alaska, why isn't he arrested? So the legal reason why is because there's something called the Rome Statute, which basically, if a country signs it, they basically are legally obligated to follow what the International Criminal Court says. And for reasons, the U.S. has never signed that. Neither has Russia, neither has a bunch of other countries around the world. So even though the U.S. could, they wouldn't actually be violating international law, but they didn't. But yes, I think they should.
Miss Fenton.
Brett up the grove is here, guys. Sorry, I totally interrupted you, but I just would like to welcome Brett to the chat, guys. Brett is the leader of the Florida Battalion. He's going to be sometime in the future bringing a vehicle, maybe, to Ukraine.
So we're going to meet with him.
He already helped supply a truck to the 36th Marine Brigade. So, guys, please say thank you to Brett because he did a great job on it.
I think approximately in a week and a half we'll see each other. Approximately. We can actually say that it's the end of the month when convoy will happen, but not exact date. Yeah.
Yes.
Rollers.
CIA
we had no donations for the last. Only 15 minutes. It's okay, guys. But the thing is, if we count only PayPal, that's $70 there, and ideally we need to raise. We need to raise $500 just on PayPal, because last week we had less donations on Base and Donatello. This means we will not overcompensate the PayPal donation next Tuesday in 6 days with Base and Donatello donation. You see, guys, it's a bit complicated because the donations from that are moved 1 week ahead. So that's the situation anyway. So please help me here. Donate. We still need to raise $430 on PayPal, ideally. Of course, if we will be really struggling to reach that, I will get I will count in the $120 on the base too.
Yes.
But please, let's do it. This campaign, you see, when I'm asking rollers to donate $500
why is it
today,
so hard to point?
because it's not mirrored, and when it's not mirrored,
there we go.
It's like
right there we go. Actually, I learned a fascinating factoid a couple of days ago. So
factoid?
A factoid. So if you took a snail, right, at the beginning of the escalation of the war, you put the snail in Donetsk, and it started crawling. By this time now, so back to when the war escalated compared to now, that snail would have already reached Poland by now, based on the average speed of a snail.
Yeah.
So to put it into comparison, when people say Russia's winning.
This actually, where did you hear it? It's a theory that was brought to Starsky once.
Yeah, but I think it's been 3 years, so it's
and he called that a snail theory, and it was not his idea, it was an idea of one of his viewers who emailed him with this. So it's a thing on his channel, this thing that you're talking about.
I only heard about it recently and I forgot where I saw it, but I was like, I think it's so simple, it's like even like Russian trolls can understand it. And it's an easy way to counter the whole myth that, Russia's winning. Like, yeah, just to put it's good to put things simply into perspective.
Yeah. Old part drank too much bleach at COVID times, Bridget says. Meaning Trump. Слава Україні, героям слава, Corporal Jade. Remind me, where are you from? And I think I I just don't recognize your name because I see a handle now. Your name should have been a bit different back then.
Yeah. I told you I met Operator Starsky before, right?
You told me in Germany.
Netherlands.
Or
actually.
Netherlands, Netherlands.
Yeah.
When he was visiting. Yeah, you told me that. According to my parents, when they were in the military, it was told to them that we had to keep the peace by not signing it.
He's talking
Not
about
signing
the
what?
Rome statute, I think.
Rome statute.
But that doesn't mean. So I think, like, for example, did you ever hear about that time where the U.S. passed a law that made it okay for us to invade the Netherlands or The Hague? Did you hear about that?
Once again, repeat.
There was some like legislation in the U.S. that gave us permission to invade the Netherlands. So the reason why is because The Hague is in the Netherlands.
No.
And this was at the time when the U.S. was involved in Iraq, and I believe, don't quote me, but I believe what happened was there was like threats to try to send American military personnel to prison through The Hague, and the U.S. is basically saying, no, you're not. Like, we're not going to let that happen, basically. Because also, as they argued, we never signed the Rome Statute, too. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I brought that up.
Hello, C. Digstrom. Hello, everyone who's joining.
It's Anna from Ukraine's birthday today. There are so many Annas, though, from Ukraine, but I think I know what you're talking about.
They were talking about the famous one, the more famous one, because my Ukrainian Anna with one N is pretty famous too. Why I say my? Okay,
Yeah.
because Anna from Ukraine is not my friend. This is why I'm saying my Anna, the one who is my friend. Yes.
Yeah. It's like I swear it's like if you forget a Ukrainian woman's name, if you guess Anna or Sasha, Dasha, you probably have a 50
Natalia?
or 60% chance of getting it
no,
right.
Yulia, Natalia, Irina,
Anna,
Olena,
Dasha, and Sasha. Though. It's
Olena,
like,
Irina.
you got at least a 30% chance.
No, man, that's very, to be honest.
No? You don't like it? Okay.
Sorry, but
mean, a lot of
it's
people call
kind of
Anna.
disrespectful to Ukrainian women, okay?
I would say the same thing about the men though. Like how many guys you know called Oleg?
Because I would say
Okay, fine.
Olena, Olena, Irina, Katerina. There are so many Ukrainian names that come to my mind first. The ones that you didn't mention, that I assume it's kind of not.
You're right.
Not honest.
It's not the nicest thing to say. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
It wasn't my
thank you.
honest impression at the time. Okay.
Okay, no problem. It's important to talk about these things too. To not be accidentally disrespectful or or toxic too. Because you haven't been toxic right now, believe me. But we better talk about these things, right?
Yes.
Wait, we're not supposed to use our real names, Titan Uranus. I assume that's your real name.
Yes. I thought that was it.
Finland and Sweden and Denmark take St. Petersburg.
Finland could take St.
Dream,
Petersburg
dream.
by itself if they wanted to, at this point.
But the problem is, no one will be invading Russia, and that's the biggest problem of this world. We need to invade Russia and make sure that it disintegrates, okay? We need to install the external...
That would be nice.
How do you call this? External management. Yes, external...
Someone gifted 20 Rick the Ukrainian gift memberships.
Thank you so much, Robert Jonasar, for 20 gifted memberships. I really appreciate it, my friend. So, guys, it's getting darker earlier in Ukraine. We better use the light already.
But what I don't understand is, like, actually, I think Poland just did this. They just positioned a bunch of their tanks outside of Kaliningrad. Just to, like, tell Russia, hey, don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, they're just, waving guns. They are not really preparing for the real war with Russia.
Yeah. Britain and France could take Crimea, 2.0. And you can use the same logic as Putin once said, wherever a Russian soldier has stepped foot, that's our territory. Well, British and French soldiers have been on Crimea before. So, let's get those British and French soldiers back on Crimea. And then, I like the logic.
Hi, Paul D. Fella. Hi, who else we have here? David47, hello. Hello, OG2 Tone. Then who do we have here? we also...
Winter is coming. Winter is always coming. It's every year.
No, that's a saying of Ned Stark, and then of Jon Snow.
Yes.
But yeah, the winter is coming. Maybe the person meant the day is becoming shorter.
Yes.
And it is getting darker here in Ukraine earlier, and right like at 8 p.m. It is already getting darker. So yeah, unfortunately summer is, as always, slipping before our eyes, and the autumn is going to begin soon. Hello Pyro Kurt, good to see you guys. I really need your donations today as any day, any other day, but the problem is we had the last donation 23 minutes ago, so the what?
I didn't finish, but I don't want to hear it.
23 minutes ago, so please guys, let's break the ice and keep raising funds. You know, in this case, ice is blocking the river from flowing.
Yes.
So, or the waterfall. So the waterfall stopped. Let's break that fucking ice and keep the waterfall of the nations.
So if we get 3 more donations, how about then Rick has to say Titan Uranus again 3 times quickly.
Easy peasy.
No problem.
Donate, John. What are you waiting for?
Come on, they give me small donations. It's okay. $5.
Yeah, I'm always with that soreness in my voice. That's what I'm missing when I'm impersonating him. Exactly.
Titan Uranus. Saturn, Jupiter.
Titan, Jupiter. You know.
My microphone is broken. She stole it. Hillary stole my microphone with Obama. They broke it. They broke it together, and now it's broken.
They broke it together.
China.
I always slack on the soreness of his voice. This is why I don't sound like him. And right now I also don't sound like him. I sound pathetic. Sorry, guys. Here comes the melancholy. Orange voice. Thanks, David, for the thumbs up. Pyrotechnics for confusion. What? Where do you see the pyrotechnics? This light or what? Nastya lends itself to Nasty Nastya. So Anna is better for Anastasia or Anastasia? Yeah, you're right. It's pretty original to call yourself Anna when you're Anastasia, because usually it's Nastya or
Nastya, yeah.
As Chris calls one of the Nastyas Nastusia, is also an option. Are you okay? I'm not sure if you are talking to somebody. Andres asks OG two-tone. Pyrotechnics for confusion. Ukraine will win.
Also, if you're just joining the chat, we also have this beautiful QR code up here where you can help buy trucks for the Ukrainian army.
No, I actually already have those patches embroidered, so I can show them. Did I show it to you embroidered?
I think I saw the Borscht one, but not all of them yet. Okay. So we've got the Patriot launcher truck. I think Trump said they were like 17 on the way or something like that.
No, that's bullshit.
Well, okay, maybe he
whatever
lied.
Trump says, he meant the launchers, not the systems.
No, I know.
So
17 launchers.
So it's like 3 systems.
That's what I mean. That's the launcher. So
yeah. So 3 systems.
yes, I want to say.
Look at this beautiful one-of-a-kind patch. It's just you will never see anything like this anywhere. Just on this channel, on the fundraiser, using this QR code, you can get one of these. Next one is "May the borscht be with you," and the transliteration should be Ukrainian. Don't listen to Putin. There's no T in the borscht, just like in his ugly name. And the last one is "May the drones." No, in drones we trust. I was about to say "May the drones be with you," but
that's not a bad. May the drones be with you.
So, Stefan, which one you like the most of these 3?
I mean, I'm personally, I love Star Wars, and this is The Mandalorian is one of the few films that Disney did not fuck up. So I'm kind of partial to Baby Yoda.
So this one is your favorite?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. But probably then this one and then this one.
Patriot. Yeah. And this one is the least favorite.
I wouldn't say I don't like. I was like, it's my it's my least favorite. Yeah.
No problem. It's totally fine. To each his own. Tastes differ. You know, it's like there are many sayings to this kind of situation. Okay, so guys, the situation is the same. No PayPal donations for the last 30 minutes.
How about
sorry.
How about I do my push-ups now so people can see what they're missing by not doing anymore?
Exactly.
So we have about 24 to go.
24 push-ups right now. So guys, you have the chance to
Just because I'm nice.
go here. Yeah, I think here is the best. You've been seen. Yeah. Enough. 25, thank you. So guys, he did one more that you actually earned. But he's gonna be doing more with your donations.
More with $250 more worth of donations.
Yeah.
Plus, you guys do.
So guys, we actually need to still raise $470.
You already got the mic.
Oh, sorry, $430 on PayPal. Ideally, of course, it could be $120 less than that, but хлопці, ви в барі, а не в спортзалі.
Oh no, I think I got it.
47.
Yeah, let's see. Хлопці, ви в барі, а не в спортзалі. Friend, you are
Friends.
in friends. You are all in body
In the bar.
in the bar, and not in the. I get it now.
Gym.
Not in the gym. Hey,
Not
anywhere
in-
is a gym. Anywhere's a gym. Life is a gym.
Guest has the people biceps support that hunk. What's a hunk?
It's a way of calling a guy hot. Hunky.
Hunky?
Hunky.
Hunky junkie? No, junkie is a bit different. GG, Steffen.
Stefan fit. Thank you.
Great job,
Thank
Steffen.
you for noticing. It's not like I didn't work really hard on it. Thank you very much. For real. Thank you. Yes. So.
I don't know. Now let's talk about topic that we already touched, and that's the
Oh yeah.
the bad side of Ukrainian army, the one that people usually don't like to talk about, and that is, you know, we were discussing this topic with Joni Askola from Finland. Do you know him?
Yeah, I've met him a few times. Yeah.
So Joni, we were discussing why Ukrainians lately don't want to join as they wanted in 2022.
And
join the
desertion's
army,
a big
right?
problem.
And desertion is a big problem. Yeah. So
yeah.
I actually was given two arguments, and one of them was the survivability is really low there because of the FPV drones and fiber optic FPV drones in particular, and always being watched by the all-seeing eye, you know, by the modern all-seeing eye, which is a camera, and the camera of the drone in particular. But that's not the most important reason, because all of this is not as scary as being treated like cannon fodder and not having a chance to, you know, do anything with a commander who is not competent.
Yeah.
You see, this is why we're coming back to the topic we had before, we discussed before here on the stream. That's the topic of the accountability of the commanders who don't care about their personnel, who have a big rate of killed and injured soldiers, and who have a big rate of desertions. They should be put to not to justice, but how do you call
As
this?
a great person once said, "You're fired."
You're fired.
Fired.
Yeah, so when you're talking about when you're in the army right now, when you try to talk about these things there, that's what I hear from the soldiers in the interviews. The honest soldiers and officers say it's not only soldiers but surgeons and also officers. If you start being honest and criticizing, you will lose your position. You will lose your position at best. At worst, your commander will send you to the suicide mission.
Yeah.
That's what, unfortunately, a lot of commanders are here doing. You see,
So
right now...
Someone asked me... Sorry, do you want to finish?
Yeah, I want to finish. Right now, the trust for Ukrainian army is very low comparing to 2022 because of these problems.
Yeah.
Because of the bad training, because of the commanders who will not value you as a personnel, as a soldier, sergeant, officer, and because also of the bad supplies also, because it's unfortunately the corruption is there, it is spread also in the army, and a lot of weapons are not just getting to the soldiers because money for those weapons are being stolen partially. Rarely it's happening like completely, usually it's partially.
So Cass Pip asked, does Steffen feel this way? So I thought this was a good opportunity.
Steffen what?
Someone asked, does Steffen feel this way when you were talking about the problems in the Ukrainian military? So guys, before I start, what I want to explain is that I think a lot of people are sometimes nervous to talk about this, and understandably so, because they don't want to be seen as spreading Russian propaganda, right? Or they don't want to say anything that might harm the image of Ukraine, or they want to be supportive. And here's what I'm going to say: like, look, the Russians are going to say whatever bullshit they're going to say, right? They're not going to tell the truth.
And you don't even need them a reason to say that, right?
And the thing is, like, if you point out problems, it's like, yeah, you know what's worse than the Russians using that for disinformation? Losing the war because those problems were never fixed. And the truth is, there is a manpower problem. There is a shortage, and it's not just necessarily from the casualty rate, but because of the desertion rate, that people are leaving.
Yep.
And even if you're bringing in 10,000 soldiers a month, if you're losing 10,000 soldiers a month due to desertion, well, you're not actually making the problem better.
Yep.
I can tell you guys, like, I'm not even in the army yet, but I just for full transparency, right? But I can already tell you, I have seen myself and heard enough to tell you there definitely are issues and problems. I've heard. I'm assuming it's okay to talk about these. I've heard from soldiers in certain brigades is that they would get a nice truck, and the commander would say, "Hey, nice truck. I'm going to use it for my own purposes."
Yeah, actually, Steffen was facing that situation once. We cannot talk about the details. What brigade
I won't
it was,
talk
right?
about the unit, right? Because I don't know. Well, if I did, I would want to be much more prepared. But there was one. I've heard stories basically of soldiers getting nice equipment, like trucks, and then the commander decides to use it, give it to his wife, basically to use for personal use. And again, like if you're a Ukrainian soldier, you have a decision to make with that. It's like, yeah, you can call it out, but there's no guarantee that things are going to go your way. And this is also why I try to encourage foreigners like myself, hey, if you see something, say something. The worst thing they can do is kick you out of the country, and your words could actually save someone's life. But at one time, my brother and I were raising funds for a truck, and the unit we were working with, the command had instructed the soldiers not to work with us. And the reason why was because some influencer had done something that the command didn't like, and they basically told their guys to return the truck, saying like we don't want to be associated with this fundraiser at any point. So even though it was the soldiers that were going to suffer the consequences, that's something that the commanders decided to do. And it's like, what are you doing? And the point is, like, this is like very basic stuff, saying, hey, if you're upset about something, I get that. Don't punish your soldiers because of it. It's
actually an example of the same type of commander who doesn't care, who at the first place care about himself and not about his guys. Not getting the trucks to his guys in any cost, but caring about his, ego or reputation, if he thinks it might be his reputation, like in the eyes of his higher command or something. They actually, I think we can mention the reason why they don't work now. Can we?
Which one? The
Frank one.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how much I am or not supposed to say, but
I mean, like, it's just fucking ridiculous, No, let's not touch that topic. That's kind of.
But the point is, like, there are people making very petty decisions that are having real life consequences. Like another one I heard about. So, or for instance, some of the international units, I know guys who are drone pilots who were sent to a city where Russians were already in there. they had like one mag. They just gave the whole crew just one magazine of ammunition, even though they were a drone crew. So like, guys, there's absolutely problems, and I want to point out every military has problems, especially militaries that are at war. But if we can't talk about them, they're not going to get better.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're not going to go away by just ignoring them.
Donna actually said in the chat, we need to recognize the problems to change.
Exactly.
And without recognizing it. So guys, I want to come back to the topic I was, not the topic, we're actually talking about the same topic, yeah, but I was mentioning those commanders, right? So you gotta understand that not all the commanders in the Ukrainian army are like that. It's, in my opinion, it's around 60 to 70% of them, something around that. Of those Soviet-minded commanders, but there is that part, the minority that is growing actually, the minority of the good commanders who value their personnel, and I know that the commanders of the unmanned systems forces, most of them really care about their personnel, they value their personnel. Of course there are exceptions, because unfortunately the unmanned systems forces, they got some units into their ranks that were not formed into that system initially, and they did not follow the principles, and they don't share all the values.
It's also because the unmanned systems forces are often never infantry regiments, so they're not supposed to be engaged in direct. The idea is like if your unmanned systems forces unit gets into small arms fire with enemies, something has gone very wrong. So there's a big difference between being a drone pilot, say in the 25th Brigade, versus being a drone pilot, say in the 411th Regiment or something like that.
We had 2 donations. Let me mention real quick. So Mark S. donated £10. It was 8 minutes ago, and he said, "Let's get things started." Guys, hear my hype voice.
Mark Sweeney, is that
Let's get things started.
Is that the British Sweeney? Or?
No. You should not say the last name, first of all.
I said Steve.
Because not all the people want
I apologize.
Want to mention them. And then we had $100 donation from Sharon, SL. Her nickname is SL. Her name is Sharon. She donated 100 more because it was 50 before that. Taking up the slack for those unable to donate today. 10 tickets for rollers. Thank you very much.
Good. So KS asks, does Steffen believe his commanders are going to treat him like cannon fodder? Why did he join? It just feels like it's all bad the way you describe it. No. So here's the thing, like, I could also have come and like explain 10 or 20 good things that are happening in the army right now, but I'm talking about a problem. It's not only bad news. There's good units also.
Yeah, Cass, I just told you that. Probably you asked me before I told you that. That around 40%, in my opinion, that's tops, unfortunately.
And sometimes you have
the commanders really care about the person.
And sometimes you have good people and bad people in a single unit too. So it's like, it also kind of depends on that. Look, at the end of the day, right, I'm a foreign volunteer. That means I have certain privileges that maybe a native Ukrainian doesn't. Worst case, I get kicked out of the country, basically. And that's also why I think we have a responsibility to call out problems, because it's easier for us than for a Ukrainian.
Okay. Police tower? Pip Longstocking, what you talking about? B for Blake, can you... Okay, so that might be a troll. Reform is very hard at the best of times, even worse in trying to do it in the existential war. Exactly. This is why we actually have no other choice but do the reform as fast as fucking possible, because then we will be extincting, right? Extincting? Or extinct.
Extinct,
We can be extinct. I can say it this way.
Go extinct.
Go extinct. We can go extinct. Then, so guys, the problem is that reform should have began like 2 years ago. We started, the Ukrainian society, the active part of it, started openly talking about this and calling to the army reform, the big like base reform, already a year ago, but just a little have been done of it. Only the core implementation of core system and the transfer between units being implemented. So transfer between units is something that is also working in the test mode for now. It's not that easy to transfer from one unit to another. So this, sometimes soldiers gotta go desert from the unit, not because they lost motivation to defend their country, but just because they have a fucking dummy of a commander who is trying to destroy them because they don't like them, and they want to escape to another unit to find themselves in a healthy team, you know, and not in a toxic environment. And this is why they are deserting to just go to another unit then, because I have friends who are trying to escape from their unit, but they cannot do it because they have shitty commanders, and they are thinking of deserting after all and doing the transfer through desertion.
Yeah.
So it's the situation is bad, and to reform that system, we will have to begin with the assessment of the effectiveness of the commander, and really putting them into account for if they are not effective for their results. So this should be done initially. And it's not being done at all. No one is talking about it in the government. Only us, the active part of the society.
But then we were also mentioning this before, is that with the whole like anti-corruption drama that happened recently, is that look, when the Ukrainians people put their foot down and said, no, you're not going to pass this law, someone or a group of people like actually listened. So I think that was like a good lesson to be like, hey, you know, if enough people make a big enough deal about it, it will happen.
Yeah, this is actually a marker that we are not turning into autocracy. Because if we were, then they will just beat us up with the hands of police on the streets, the protesters. I'm one of the protesters, and you've been there too, right?
Yeah, I made a sign that says corruption is for Russians, not for Ukrainians.
Nice.
So I wrote it in Ukrainian also.
Cool. So, by the way, we have Alpine Style, who I forgot to greet. Hello, Alpine Style. Not all humans are warriors or soldiers. Not all civilians can cope with the savage nature of war, but those who believe in their freedom and the survival of their kin, some are called to action. Exactly, man, yeah. And we have one more $10 donation from Pyro Kurt. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava, Pyro Kurt.
I am not going to say your name by accident this time. I'm sorry. Also, I wanted to say this is one reason why the U.S. military puts such a big emphasis on no man left behind, because a soldier is going to fight a lot harder if they know that their life is a priority for their command. So the point is that, like, if you don't have to think about when you're fighting, and you don't have to think about your own exit strategy, like, you know, if you know the enemy is on your flanks, if you know that your command, if you trust your command, you're going to focus on fighting and not thinking, crap, do I have to run now because they're going to keep me here to the last possible moment. And that's the thing, is like, you know, if you have good commanders, your soldiers are going to fight that much harder for you because they're going to trust you and not have a secret exit strategy. Because, you know, if you don't have a good commander, you can't focus 100% on fighting because you have to think, what am I going to do if I get cut off? What am I going to do in all these other situations?
The most important thing in motivation for the soldiers, at least in our army, is knowing that their commanders, their brothers in arms, always have their back. Why Azov is so effective, and why soldiers in Azov are so motivated. That's because they have this brotherhood values that, you know, that make the soldier know and sure that their brothers in arms and commanders, they will always come to save them in the shitty situation, either when they are going to be encircled or maybe like wounded and stuck somewhere on the battlefield. A lot of resources will be put into that, and it will be put smartly, not just sending someone there stupidly. The good moment will be found, something will be delivered by the drones. If, you know, even a med kit can be delivered.
There was a motorcycle I saw that was delivered. I was going to say, as an urbanist bicycle guy, I thought that was amazing.
Was it a motorcycle or a bike, electric bike?
I don't know, but it looked cool.
If I'm not mistaken, it was a bicycle, the electrical one.
There was a quote from like one officer. It was something, he gave some speech to his guys, and he said, like, look, he told his soldiers, your job is to protect the lives of your buddies and to complete the mission. My job is to keep you guys alive. The point is like, don't worry about yourself. I've got you, and you have your teammates, right? And you fight. And I was like, yeah, that's how it should be.
I have a very important question from Martina Wendt. She asks, my question is, has the Eastern Front fallen or not? Why doesn't Zelensky listen to the officers? He doesn't want to admit that many things are true. It's not that simple, Martina. The problem is, you see, what kind of huge problem we have in the army right now is the total lies of the lower command to the higher command.
Yeah.
So sometimes soldiers usually don't lie because they are the first ones meeting the enemy, and usually they will just say everything what they think to their commander, just because it's their last chance. So they will be honest with their commanders. But their commanders might be reporting to the battalion commander, for example, or to the brigade commander that situation is not as bad as soldiers tell them. And why do they do this? Do you have any assumptions?
Well, they don't want to be punished, basically, for...
Exactly.
Oh, it's my fault. Yeah, you blame someone else, basically. It's not taking personal responsibility.
So not taking personal responsibility and being afraid to be punished. Sometimes that punishment may mean the loss of your position. Sometimes it may mean just your superior commander screaming at you, screaming bloody murder at you. Sometimes you may lose your position, but it's nothing comparing to losing the lives of your soldiers. But unfortunately, many commanders, and it's actually that Soviet system that makes them fear their commander more than losing their own people. And this system works on in a very destructive way. Do you guys think that breakthrough on the front line happened not because of that? Exactly because of that. Because one brigade was losing position, and the battalion, let's assume the platoon commander, company commander in one of the battalions of that brigade reported that positions are not lost yet and was hoping to take them back. So he said his men to go and capture the positions, and they didn't go, but the situation was already unraveling in a bad way, and Russians were going deeper, and oh wow.
Yeah, you got a lot. I would also say...
so the Eastern Front is not fallen, and Zelensky is also not getting the whole truth. Zelensky, I think, believes what Syrskyi is telling him.
At the end of the day, if you're a president, you're not a military expert, you have to listen to what your generals are telling you. And the problem is that if you can't, it's not always so easy, right? Because you're not there at all positions, right? So,
the problem is the commander-in-chief, General Syrskyi, is reporting that situation is hard but controlled. That's the main term that they are using in their reports. The situation is tough but controlled.
I also want to point out, guys, I would say there's very few people right now who actually know the exact situation, what's happening there right now. You have the fog of war. So if you're listening to someone online that says they know what's happening, they probably don't, right? It's just all of this. I trust people when they say it's complete chaos there right now. Because that's the truth. We don't know yet.
Exactly.
And
so let's look at the Eastern Front on Deep State map, exactly on the point of the breakthrough of Russians. So basically,
it hasn't been updated in 2 days now.
So Martina Wendt, you gotta understand that to break the Eastern Front completely, you need to break 100, 200 kilometers deep. That's gonna mean the fall of the Eastern front line. Right now, they've breached 15 kilometers at this point. So here, this.
I think also Preston Stewart gives really good updates, and he talks about how it's people sometimes think of this like World War I. We have continuous trenches, and it's not really like that. You have all these concealed positions and towns, and sometimes because of that, people get mixed to on opposite sides. So it might be that you see some group of 3 or 4 Russian soldiers pop up 1 kilometer behind front lines, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's a penetration up to a whole kilometer where there's continuous resupply. And what we don't know about this right now is, are you talking about 100 Russian soldiers behind the front line, 20 kilometers? Is it like a whole brigade? We don't know.
No, actually, I believe
I don't know.
I believe deep state 99%.
Yeah.
And if they marked it red, that means that Russians have, how do you call this, to actually get the position and make it firm there. How do you call this?
Hold. Like
Is it
there's
hold?
Russians in the red spot. Like,
Yeah, so they kind of are building their positions there right now. It's not like they just passed this.
Yeah.
This would be a gray zone. They never put the red zone there without making sure that Russians really have their positions now.
Yeah.
So the situation is like this, not like our officials were saying, it's like 5-10 Russians that
So I don't
win."
know. Like I don't know. That's the point. It's like I don't know. Right? Don't get your military updates from me, please.
And better. Okay, that's a bad advice to give. I won't go there, guys. This stream will end in 36 minutes, and the situation is not good in terms of fundraising. We stuck at $190.
Left to go.
We still need to raise 310 on PayPal, ideally. At least we need 190, considering those $120. But at least $190, guys. We need to raise on PayPal, or we will just finish the stream defeated, not reaching our goal. This.
We need Colin's energy here right now.
What?
We need Colin's energy here right now.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get him back in town.
I just saw you in the window of the coffee
Oh,
shop.
come say hi next time.
Donna says
Cool.
that. Donna is a shy person, so she might not be coming and saying hi. No, maybe just waving, but I don't know. Wait, window? Are you sure? Because it's a door here in front of us, not a window.
Maybe she meant to say door.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, anyway, I would say let's just wait and hope for the best. But yeah, don't.
The
panic,
good thing
stay
is
calm.
Azov, the whole core, Azov Corps was deployed in that spot. So at least Russians will be stopped, and maybe even some positions will be regained by the Ukrainian army. So now this is a very powerful brigade, the 12th operative brigade of Azov, but now it has a few other brigades with them. Not all of them are that effective as Azov.
I guess we're going to find out how effective they are pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty soon we will. We will.
Time to see what their words are worth. Yeah.
$20 donation from Tune, hard for Ukraine. Thank you very much,
go.
Tune. So that brings us. Hey, Donna, good to see you. Donna, give me a second. Remind me, what patch did I give you last time from Rig the Ukrainian? I need to give you another
I'm
one.
going to promote these patches while they're talking. So, guys, if you guys enter the raffle, you can get this.
I need to give you this? No, not
patch.
this one.
And then if you donate to the NAFO campaign, that
This
QR
one.
code, you can get one of these.
You're a
three
Rick Roller, so you gotta have the Rick Roller
tremendous
patch.
patches.
Are you accepting hugs? It's good to see you closer without COVID today. Because remember, in the car I had it, and we could not properly talk.
Like COVID is such a not relevant thing.
Okay.
Everybody all went with masks to the supermarket, and then like first day of the war, I went to a shop and I asked do you have a mask for sale? And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's war, but you see, yeah, have a good coffee. Donna, I gave Donna a Rick Roller patch, so now she has one.
So something I actually just thought about, I want to ask you about. So we haven't had an air attack in Kiev, I think, for at least a week, right? And
I know why, actually.
So
That's my assumption.
My guess is that I think they're going to wait until the Alaska thing, and then when it's over, they're going to probably do
Give
it right
Donna
after.
a hug from me. Elvin Archer, I will give one more from you if she accepts that. You know that Donna is shy. So, I wanted to say that, remember like a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, the airfield, Millerovo, if I'm not mistaken, where Russians are launching their Shahid drones from, was hit heavily, and there was a huge fire on that airfield. And after that, right after that, Russians could not send 500 Shahids at night anymore. They started sending like 50 to 100. And since then, the Kiev was not heavily attacked with Shahid drones. Maybe they could attack us with just missiles without the Shahed drones, but I don't think it's going to be that effective because usually they overflow the... how do you call this?
We got a donation, €3. Sorry.
That's a super sticker. That's
Super sticker,
Martina, thank you. Now, Martina, so it's not that bad yet. The problem is without the army reform, without the like how do we call this? Basic, heavy, grounded, deep army reform. Without the deep army reform, we will see these type of breakthroughs around many more frontline spots.
Yeah.
And it will be becoming, like, unfortunately, a systematic issue.
Yeah.
So we kind of are in danger right now, and we need to fucking start doing more.
Well, let's hope that this one's the only one, and then the appropriate people learn the appropriate lessons from it, and because their own asses are eventually on the line, then they'll actually do the right thing. But yeah, we'll see. Let's, like I said, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and yeah, don't panic.
Yep. So guys, we're currently on $210. Ideally, we need to raise 290 more, yeah, it could be 170 at least. Please, let's at least raise 170 on PayPal, because I don't know, because this week we're raising funds for Matt also, who gave us dispatch. Not for him personally, he's an instructor right now in the National Guard, and he was instructing medics who need his help. Yeah. So we already raised the first $1,500 for the medics, and he bought some plate carriers for them, and then he bought 2 helmets also with those. But he needs $1,500 more by Dana. He needs $1,500 more for those medics to buy the rest for the plates themselves, for the new plate carriers, to buy new plates, because those medics were wearing that for quite some time, and they need the new ones because they're in a very bad shape already. And if you had some bullet or the shrapnel for some reason in your
the plate,
you cannot use it anymore. It won't protect you anymore.
Yeah. You never want to reuse used plates. Yeah.
$40 donation from Andreas Lech for our defenders. Thank you very much, Andreas.
Speaking of not reusing things, did you hear about how the German Air Force fixed one of the Patriot radars for Ukraine?
Faster than they were supposed to, right?
Yeah, basically they called the U.S. apparently inspected it and said this is a total loss. You can't fix this. It's not worth it. And then the German Air Force was like, hold on a minute. And then, like, over the course of like 3 days of working nonstop, they somehow got it working again.
I know why it happened. I have an assumption. They had a Ukrainian in their team.
Yeah. It's sketchy, but it works.
So, guys, $250 raised on PayPal. Let's get to 500. But we only have 28 minutes for that. So please, my dear friends, you know I'm asking you almost every day to donate. And a lot of you are already exhausted, your pockets, I mean. But I know a donor who is donating a few times a week, but haven't donated yesterday and today. Maybe that dear donor will help us today. Even maybe after the stream, if we can't reach the goal. Guys, if you miss the stream, but you still have the means to donate after the stream, please. I will definitely mention that donation. And yeah, so right now we still need to raise ideally $250 or at least $130. Let's do it, guys. Like a motorbike helmet, it uses up its protective crunchiness.
The plates. He's talking about the plates. Yeah. About this whole, like, why does the U.S. do that? I'm going to think part of it kind of comes from our lawsuit culture. So you know, in the U.S. you can be sued basically for anything, and just the way the law works. People are like extremely risk averse. So yeah, I could explain. It's not the most interesting topic, but I'll give you a really quick story as an example.
Yeah, please.
My dad used to own a property, right? Like this is like way before I was born. He rented it out to a guy, right? Who then illegally rented it out on his own to a third guy. He wasn't supposed to. This third guy decided to have a party at this place, and some people came, and one guy was drunk, came to the party, and he crashed his car into the retaining wall of the
What's a
house.
retaining wall?
It's like a wall that holds the earth back. So it's like if you have a hill and they cut the hill, and the wall holds it in place.
Oh, okay.
So basically, it was a wall that was like this tall, and there was a bunch of earth behind it, and he hit it with his car. He gets out of his car, he looks at the wall falls on him, and he injures him. He sued my dad for basically like unsafe like retaining wall, even though he was drunk. And
Did he win that trial?
they settled. They basically paid him because it cost less to pay him than to go to court. And if you want to understand like why Americans are the way we are sometimes, this is the reason. It's because of our legal system. Like why, and that's kind
Like
of like
what?
this whole,
Like this? You mean American?
with the whole like giving up on the patriot system right away. Because here's the thing, like if they say, okay, the patriot system's fixed and it's kind of sketchy, right? If for some reason it doesn't work because of your repairs, right, it's your fault, and then you can get sued like to oblivion, basically. So even though like there was a way to maybe get it working, because you kind of come from this culture of like, oh, unless I'm completely sure this fixed, I'm not going to recommend it, right? That's where it kind of comes from.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So I told you it wasn't the most interesting story.
No. It's actually pretty interesting because I didn't understand that going to court is more expensive than just settling.
Oh yeah. My dad went bankrupt once from going to court, basically.
Oh my god.
It can cost millions of dollars, honestly. Like, yeah.
Why? Paying to the lawyer?
Court fees, paying a lawyer, yeah, all
Court,
of it.
what?
yeah.
Okay, what kind of court fees? You pay fees for just
Yeah, the court's time, and we paying our lawyers. Lawyers are very expensive, $200 or $300 an hour. Like it adds up. Yeah. My dad once got into a lawsuit with something called FDIC, and he had basically ended up owing like $500,000 in legal fees.
Oh my god. Rollers, I remind you, but we're still on the same sum of money. 250 more bucks to raise. Come on, please donate.
We are a cute couple. Thank you very much. We've fundraised so much money so far.
Okay, 20.
Y'all, Scotty Johnson. That's like the text song. Come on. It's like, come on, if you're gonna troll, make it good at least, please. Come up with something original, please.
So, Stefan, right now, let me tell you how many of them are waiting for you. 18 push-ups.
18 push-ups,
18,
okay.
but don't do them now, guys.
Yes.
With each $10 donation, you're making him doing push-ups.
How about this, guys? If we can hit the 500 goal, which how far away are we? How far away are we right now?
Halfway there.
Okay.
250 more.
If we can get 250 more on next push-ups, I will do push-ups until I can't do them anymore. So I might be able to do like 40 push-ups straight. So if we can do 250 bucks, you guys are going to be able to find out how many push-ups I can do.
Oh, wow.
We're going to find out togetger.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. Let's
Find out how many push-ups I can do.
That sounds exciting.
I know I can do at least 25, but maybe I can do 40. Who knows? We'll see.
I think you can do 60. You've
At
been
once?
doing
At once?
55 at once on my stream.
sure?
Yeah, I
You're
think
going to get
so.
their hopes up. Yeah.
Thanks, mods. You are great. Exactly. Thank you for your work, moderators. Love you. Stefan is the new Mrs. Rick. I seem to have missed some lore here.
The trolls decided to be very unoriginal lately, so everyone says that Rick and I are in love. And
No. If we're on a date or we're siblings, and I said it's our 4th date as siblings.
It's like you missed the intro. We're already
It's
on the
actually
fifth season.
I guess. Yeah. Cheers, Rick and Rollers. Hope you all are well. Hello, Wenzel Coxon. Now I know how to pronounce your name correctly.
Honestly, better than some Tinder dates I've had. So.
Thanks, man. So you had some Tinder dates with men?
No, that's what I'm saying. Is this would still be better?
Or maybe there were some surprises. You know, there might be some surprises when you go on a date without really knowing the person. Yes, Coxon says. Okay. To be honest, this coffee is making me sleepy.
That's called the caffeine crash.
Caffeine crash.
It's in a way, a settlement is like paying a bread. Yeah. So that's what we call it. Is when both people who are in court basically reach an agreement among themselves. So if both sides know they're going to have to pay like $1 million each in court fees, they might say, okay, you give me $200,000 and then we'll just call it. We're done. And then that's how it works.
Got it.
Yeah.
$10 donation from Wizard of Ooze. He says, war is God's way of teaching Americans geography.
I'm one of the few Americans who actually knows geography.
Beers. How do you read this? Beers?
I don't know.
Beers?
Beers? Wait, is that the name? Was that the name?
The name, yeah. Ambrose Beers.
I don't know. I just don't think that's a word.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have war is God's way of teaching Americans geography. That's funny. So $10 donation, and that brings us to still $240 to raise. Let's do it, guys.
I am surviving on energy drinks today. I had my 4th coffee. I had 4 iced lattes today. Yeah.
Whew. And you don't have the caffeine crush. Instead, you're pretty energized, right?
Because I did push-ups.
I did push-ups.
Yeah, if you guys start getting into caffeine crash, do some push-ups. It'll wake you up. Or yoga.
In a way, a settlement is like paying a bridge so as not to be prosecuted. Except here, it's legal. Well,
I mean, it depends who's suing you, right? Because if the government sues you, right, and your company, you can just settle and you can say, okay, we won't admit we're guilty, but we'll pay you half of the money you were looking for.
But actually, paying them is kind of admitting that they're
guilty. It is, but
guilty.
Legally they're not. So it's like if they're being sued for $10 million, right, and a conviction, but they say, okay, we'll pay you $5 million if you let us not admit we're guilty.
Okay.
That's how it works often.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got $5 million, but and sometimes it's just not worth it.
Beers. I misspelled. It's basically the same. Yeah. You didn't misspell.
But is that a name or I don't know?
It's the last name. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Beers. Yeah, I just haven't seen that name before.
Beers. Guys, 20 minutes left to raise $240. Let's do it, please. Let's not. Okay, maybe you want more Trump impersonations or what?
Lawyers always win in the USA. That is the most accurate thing I've seen on this stream today. That's very true. Now that's someone who understands American culture.
Their
capitalism
pockets always win.
Yeah, that's very true. Now, come on, guys. If we can finish it, I will do as many push-ups as I possibly can in one go.
But if not, you will do only the number that we will raise.
Yes.
And right now it's how many?
Yes.
19 push-ups. Right now you need to do 19. Let's see when we get more donations. Because I don't even want to say if we get
59 people, so if everyone watching just donates like $3 or $4, we're going to hit that goal. So, come on. If everyone has $3 or $4, I know, I'm not trying to sound rude or, if you can't, you can't, and I get it, but I assume most of us can all chip in $3 or $4. So.
Actually, Donna donated 5 minutes ago saying, "You are a cute couple."
You know what? If people are going to donate because of that, then okay, let's do it.
Donna actually checked it with her own eyes. She was here just 10 minutes ago, so she donated 500 hryvnias there.
It's canon now.
On the base.
This is canon now. Okay, Rick and I are a couple. Okay.
Afternoon. End Time Show is here. Nick, hello, good to see you. My friend, live long and prosper. Nick, if you have any means to donate $5 or $10 or anything you can, we're struggling today to reach the goal. Going harder as before, and I'm, to be honest, already a bit tired, and I'm not giving up though, even though I'm tired.
Oh, Vadim is here. So Vadim is a member of the Germany or Dach battalion.
Vadim, hello to you.
He's helped us set up the whole 50 States initiative. Vadim, so if you just got here, I'm doing push-ups in exchange for donations. So for every 10 euros we get, I will do a push-up. But the idea is that if we hit the goal, by the end of the stream, I will do as many push-ups as I possibly can, and then everyone, including myself, will find out how many I can do in one go. So we need 250 more euros, right? In 20 minutes?
240.
240
There was
euros,
an extra 10.
20 minutes. So if everyone watching chips in $3 or $4, we will be there. So
A platonic love affair, Wizard of Oz
platonic love.
says.
There we go. What state is next? Michigan. Michigan's coming up. So Utah launched with the Car for Ukraine, actually. Arizona's going to be launching with Car for Ukraine, and the next Help 99 campaign is going to be Michigan.
Good luck. And by the way, guys, they're going strong in their Texas-Florida campaign.
70%.
No, not Florida. Or is it Florida?
California, Texas.
California, Texas.
Tractor, greetings from
Turkey.
Turkey.
And get back, okay?
Greetings from Ukraine, Turkey, and from across the sea. Dinner calling. Have a nice evening. Okay. Guys, how cool would it be if like Rick came back and like we were fully fundraised? Come on, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Yes, there are no small donations. Every donation is a big donation. And it's more important than ever right now because it's very much a war of attrition. Come on, Europe's economy is 10 times larger than Russia's. Like, if it's a war of attrition, we got this. You're 10 times richer. Let's see how many push-ups. Yes, but Vadim, if you need to do it, you need to donate to the PayPal or whatever, or however you guys do donations with PayPal. One of the mods, explain it to Vadim so he can donate. Oh, Vadim, I already know you do enough, but yes. Vadim Corridor. Anything in Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania, if we can find a team in Pennsylvania. So another thing we're trying to do is we're trying to increase the size of all the teams because sometimes when it's just one or two people running a fundraiser, it can get kind of tiring. So if we can increase it to like 4 or 5 people, then the team becomes more like sustainable, and then they can start fundraising multiple trucks, like 3 or 4 at the same time. Yes. Yes, if everyone could, if somebody could explain the PayPal part of the fundraiser for Vadim and some of the others who are not sure how to donate to the PayPal, then, oh, I think it's actually on the top. So there's I see now that there is Rick's PayPal donation information is at the top of the screen. So thank you everybody who has donated, and we have a few minutes left. Let's hit the goal. We can do it. Let's see how many push-ups I can do. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Привіт, 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 Katarina. Привіт. Maybe we can I can also speak some Ukrainian with you guys. I have been so like people have been asking me, yeah, so Stefan, while you're waiting to join the army, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy? And I'm like, I work out and I learn Ukrainian. That's about it. And I drink coffee sometimes. It's a bit scary. Can you say, let's see, Polyanitsia. Polyanitsia. Yeah, someone just challenged me. Someone asked me my favorite Ukrainian curse word. Am I allowed to say it on here?
Oatmeal cookie with some honey. For me to get more energy because sugar brings energy.
Someone asked me what my favorite Ukrainian curse word is. Am I allowed to say it on here?
Yeah.
Pizdet.
Pizdet.
Yeah.
Pizdet. Pizdet is a Russian. Pizdet. Pizdet. Can you try to say Pizdet. Yeah, it's totally fine to swear here. We have $100 donation from Brian R.
Oh, let's go!
Raffle tickets, half for me and half for rollers. So that's 29 push-ups. Guys, ideally 150 more bucks to raise.
You do 150 more bucks so you guys can find out how many push-ups I can do. Some guy says 45. Maybe I can do 45, maybe not. Let's find out.
Come on, 150 bucks.
Let's
Only 12 minutes left.
12 minutes
Come on,
left.
guys. You are getting the tickets. Look, I didn't even bite off the cookie and I'm so energized already. Let's see. How the fuck does it work?
The best drug of all is money, Rick. That's how you get energy.
That's the airborne patch.
Brett Up the Grove is back.
Brigade of USA. Why is it on the raffle in Ukraine? Because this patch was worn by a US volunteer who formerly served in that brigade but who went to defend Ukraine. of course, he resigned from U.S. Army. His call sign is Gook. Yes, he's half Korean, half Chinese. This is why he has the right to give himself such a call sign, because it's a bit of a slur, but he says that he has the right. And yeah, and he is a pretty awesome guy and a pretty interesting personality.
As another fun fact, my favorite Ukrainian word is yabluka,
Яблоко.
because I think it sounds cute.
Яблоко are apples.
Yes, I know. I just think it sounds funny.
I was talking about many things without the microphone, for fuck's sake.
Someone says, harna футболка. Я дуже дякую. Я думаю також. More?
$10 from Kelly S.
Let's go!
One more ticket and push up, so that's 30. Then $5 from Gail S. Big love. Big love with the small donations. Slava
Let's
Ukraine.
go.
Героям
Yes,
слава.
yes. If everyone just does $5, we will get there. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. And $100 from Adrian. Tickets for rollers.
Catherine.
Adrian is from Switzerland.
Let's go, Adrian. Thank you. Katerina says, Vic, просто на
Що?
стрімі зі мною слав і потім, мабуть, таки
Відіспався.
відіспався.
Відіспався is
Відіспався.
have enough sleep.
Yeah.
So he had enough sleep eventually.
So it's like, Rick, after the stream with get your something
no.
about getting enough sleep. Yeah.
When Rick was on the stream with me, he was just sleeping.
Okay.
And then, after all, maybe he had enough of sleep, so he's energized now.
This is what I'm saying. Is like I can sometimes horribly misunderstand what's that. So like, how much do we have to go?
Only $35 left to reach the goal.
$35. Come on, we can do it.
Yeah, and
do it.
And
$35 in 10
he will
minutes.
do as many push-ups as he
promise.
can.
I promise.
He promises you. Come on.
35. Just $35.
It's not only the harmonica.
But that's my signature.
No, accordion. It's also the dig dance, remember?
Oh yeah. That one. My arms aren't weak enough to do that. Смачно, Вик. Geopolitically, geographically, you know the existence. The point is, we don't know. We're only guessing. We just don't know.
Was offered as a trap anyway. And
We don't know.
took the bait.
That's the point. Is that at the end of the day, we don't have all the information that the people in charge have. So, at the end, all what we have is basically an educated guess, right? We don't know what's going on.
Yep.
We love you all, donators. Yes, that's true. I love each and all of you. Double heart. Double heart. Double heart. Actually, random fact, did you know this is actually a symbol for two hearts? Because a heart actually looks like this. So the love symbol is actually two hearts together.
Fantastic.
Oh,
$30
do you know
from Vadim. $30 from Vadim.
So we have $5 more to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we there? Are we there?
What?
Is it $5 left or 34? Are we there?
It's only $5 left.
$5 to go. Okay, I think we can hit the goal. Do you know the symbol of the friend zone? Do you know it? Like how to do the symbol of the friend
I
zone?
don't know.
So make a half of a heart with your hand.
Yeah. You see, guys, so we're not a couple after all.
Yeah, I just friend zoned him. Why you came to Ukraine to join the army?
So Vadim says, let's make Stefan do some push-ups with that $30 donation. So guys, less donation, $5. Now, you know, actually, Stefan, no, let's wait for that donation.
Anyway, something about don't worry about it, Brett. We are here for 7 more minutes, I think. 5 more minutes. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
7 more minutes.
You can also watch the history if you are interested.
The
Right,
recording?
because the recording gets uploaded to your YouTube channel. So I am the symbol of the friend zone. Aw, I'm sorry. Aw.
Sorry, Donna.
I'm sorry. No, you're not.
You're not,
No, you're
exactly.
not. Where did you get your Ukrainian t-shirt? I got it from a friend who bought it for me. And they said it was a good color on me. Korochke? Brown? Korochke?
May I see the brand? Are you talking about the brand?
No. I was trying to say the word brown in Ukrainian.
Ah, brown.
But
Korycznewy.
It was also a great time to say I'm colorblind.
Korycznewy. But this is not
Yeah, it's
korycznewy.
greenish. It's greenish. No, I actually I just remembered I had this exact same conversation with her because I had explained to her some shades of brown and green look the same to me. And sometimes I'll call it green brown and vice versa.
You have partial color blindness, yeah?
It's kind of like this. So you know, like how if you have a bunch of dots of one color, and they're two different colors, and there's an image of like, it's like if you have a bunch of green dots and the brown dots make a picture of a ship. I can't see the ship because my brain can't distinguish them. That's kind of how it is. Like you can sort of see it if you look hard enough, but if you're just glancing at it, you can't.
Got it.
You
Does
seem like
Rick have t-shirts? What am I wearing right now? What the hell? What a question. Wenzelas asks, does Rick have t-shirts?
I think it means you sell t-shirts.
You what? The printed ones?
I think he's just asking if you sell t-shirts, but I assume. Mені подобається її на футболці. Let's see. You said I am the one who... Fair enough, damn it. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, come on, $5 to go. $5 to go. Just one more person, $5, 5 people, $1 donation, or one person, $5 donations, or some combo. It's also fine.
Yeah, will be cool. Yeah, guys, we have last 5 minutes and only $5 to raise, so $1 a minute. Let's do it.
Is there any link between quantum mechanics and Einstein's general relativity? Do I look like I know? I don't think I would be on the stream if I knew.
Рік, скільки коштує ваш лук? 600 hryvnias. Look, my...
Oh, you're looking.
No, look, like on Instagram.
That's 600 hryvnia, wow. That's not bad.
600 hryvnia t-shirt. These shorts are like also around 500-600. I don't remember actually. I think these Puma sneakers are pretty expensive, like 65 bucks. You know, the most expensive thing in my look. And my socks, oh, you cannot see them, here they are, white socks, white short socks. One sock is, it's less than $1. Yeah, super cheap.
This is what your super chats are going to fund, for complete transparency.
She said, she says, so stand up and show your look then. Here it is.
All right, come on. We just need. Come on. God, we need $5. I mean euros in the next 4 minutes.
Dollars.
Sorry, $5 in the next 4 minutes, or 4 euros in the next 5 minutes. Because Trump is devaluating our currency. So come on, come on, guys. Let's go. Somebody, $4 or $5. Let's go.
We had this meme. Штани за 40 гривень. Pants for 40 hryvnias. We really had the days where you can buy...
Oh, it's like a sale and it's, yeah.
No, not a sale.
No?
First of all, there were the times when we had a very low exchange rate. So 5 hryvnias was $1, not 41 hryvnia.
When was that?
Before 2008. Before 2008.
Shit, what happened? Oh, recession, right?
Yeah.
I answered my own question.
The global crisis.
That's right.
Economical crisis.
There we go, $5. Does that count? Because it's a stream? Chat? Does it count?
No, it's not a donation. It's a support of my work. So we're waiting for a donation on PayPal.
That's a tease. That's a tease.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to count it. I'm still going to do the push-ups because technically we hit that amount.
Yeah. Now we actually had that donation from Dana, $10 in hryvnias, actually even 12.
Oh, so we're good?
Yeah, you. I just wanted to see the exact 500 on on PayPal, but it's totally fine. We can go without reaching that. I still assume us reaching the goal because this technical $5 doesn't really mean.
I'm gonna find out how many push-ups I can do now.
It doesn't mean we're defeated. So, you ready?
Yep, I think so.
But Stefan, at least let me tell you, at least 43. You need to do at least 43, and then keep going until you fall. Okay, let me put that chair back.
I'm gonna turn this restaurant into my
Give me a second. I also need to. Oh, $10 donation from Wella. Stefan is such a great guy. Good conversation.
Let's go.
So, let me prepare the audience, and in the in this corner,
only 50 people
in
watching.
this corner. So, Stefan, I need to turn the camera and also show the Michael Jackson peek in there.
I would like to ask you guys not to judge me for any grunting for weird sounds that I might make.
They probably don't hear you because I have both mics.
Yeah.
Let's put one on you, so they will hear some ASMR. You
Of me dying?
grunting.
All right. Okay. Tell me when to start.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
These are full
5,
push-ups.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 15,
skipped one.
17.
Don't do that.
Okay, guys. Anyone counting? Because
26.
no dobre. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. How many?
36.
36. 36. At least 43. How many?
43. 45.
47.
49.
50.
Okay. Let's go 50.
Все в порядку. Віджимався.
Alright, 50.
Stefan,
Thank you guys for making it happen.
you're the man. Meaning not like the, masculine man or something.
It's okay.
But you're also the one. Okay.
Now I can do the Trump thing with the... What was it?
No, this type of dance he's doing, the giraffe. Okay, I won't continue that sentence. So let's sit.
Thank you.
Stefan,
Huh?
let's sit.
Optimally.
I'll sit here. You sit there. Let me pass here. Oh, yep. I'm clearing the pass, so they will be carrying some chairs from the street.
Oh. See, Rick, we always hit the goal when we're doing the stream.
We
take
do.
some time, but
and
we always
it's
do.
thanks to you, rollers. It's not like
Yes.
I am personally hitting it. Without your donations, I won't be able to hit it. So it's you.
Thank you
for
guys
that.
all very much. My arms just gave out while I was getting in the chair. I don't know if everyone saw that. Ugh. Let's see. You guys rock. Thank you, Elvin Archer. Line. Bez futbolke ve було легше? Легше?
Не, покажи.
Good grunting. That's really funny. Don't push the horse's vulva.
Katarina says without the t-shirt it would be much easier for you. And for rollers
It's
too, I
not
guess.
that kind of stream. It's not that kind of
Are
stream.
you sure?
Join my OnlyFans. Stefan bude u football siege. Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah. Awesome. Wish I could do that. Good grunting. GG. Rick makes a good manager. Thank you.
Yes.
Good job.
Hello from Nebraska. Hello, Nebraska. We should start a Nebraska battalion.
I'm trying to get some Florida Battalion shirts made out when I get there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come there.
I think he's saying that he wants to make a Florida battalion shirts, but they might not be ready by the time he arrives in Ukraine.
Okay, Psycho is messaging me, just saying, hey friend, hello. Yarik, friend,
Also,
hello.
someone's talking about not being able to eat gluten. Okay, so I'm curious, when did everyone and their grandma become allergic to gluten? Like, when did this happen?
When actually the scientists discovered that there are a lot of people who are allergic to gluten, and that might be the cause of the, how do you call this gland that produces hormones? How?
I think it's called the thymus or something like that.
Thymus?
The
Guys,
thymus?
how do you call that gland? So this gland is really, it can fuck up your life, really. And the gluten is affecting the
But don't you think it's maybe
inflaming processes in this gland?
But don't you think it's one of those cases where no one used to know about it, but now everyone is saying they have it? Where they're like,
but people kept having that disease,
celiac's
you know?
thing. Like, celiac's the thing, right? Celiac disease where you can't process gluten. But part of me just has a feeling that some of it is just people saying, "Oh, don't eat gluten." It's like a diet trend thing, you know. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I'm wondering if it's getting a little overhyped.
Yeah,
all.
it is definitely
Thyroid. Sorry, I
overhyped.
meant to say thyroid, not thymus. Yeah, my bad. Just don't start a Trump battalion. Conspiracy.
Thyroid gland. Yes.
Thyroid. Yeah, there we go.
Thyroid and thyroiditis, I think the disease is called.
Yeah. Brett asked what the temperature was. It's, I think in Fahrenheit it's 70. It's really warm right now. If you come to Ukraine in August, it's very warm. It's
cool
not
here.
cold.
Though a week ago when I was sleeping on the stream with Katerina here, the rain was falling.
Yeah, it can rain, but it might
And it was
rain really
cold.
hard. But yeah. It's not going to be cold. It's not going to be cold.
So, my friends, I finally finished the cookie. I finished my coffee. It took me the whole stream, 2 hours to finish my cup of coffee.
And now you're ready to sleep.
Now I'm ready to sleep.
There you go.
So, we need to finish the stream because this place closed when? Just this place closed 6 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, we should have.
We reached the goal.
We're
Now-
6 minutes in the past then because we haven't been kicked out yet.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we had any donations on the NAFA truck campaign during the stream. Because I still remember that we have that one, guys. I didn't forget. But wow, I haven't been checking it on my phone for a long time, so it went to inactive tabs. What?
Actually, I still have to go to the gym after this. So the place I'm staying has a gym downstairs. So whenever we get bombed, I can do a workout in the gym. It's been good for my physique.
That's good. That's really good. Looking for that link. It's buried here in the countless links I had. It's tense.
Why is everyone talking about gluten in the chat? It's like it took over the stream. Okay, guys.
That's
please stop
That's
talking
because you
about
mentioned that viral topic, you know. So, guys, yeah, I think someone donated during the stream. We're almost on 49,000 euros on the NAFA truck campaign. Let's see. Maybe we have it on the donor wall. Actually, Martin yesterday donated. Probably this is Martin from Norway. Martin, who is, remember who is that? That is MVS from our chat. Donation in honor of Bogdan Ziza and all other Crimean Tatar political prisoners.
Yeah.
Thank you for standing up for freedom and justice. Crimea will be liberated. We will be here until victory. Slava Ukraini. Heroям slava. Thank you. But the person who donated during
I'm
the stream...
competing with Steffan's magnificent physique. I'm taking my shirt off now, guys. It's join my OnlyFans for this kind of content. Anything to get Rick's trucks funded.
Rick, do we have a stream tomorrow? Yeah, just Jimmy. I think I will do one from home. Probably not going to be setting any fundraiser goal, but of course going to be fundraising, but not pushing you to anything. Just want to do some news tomorrow, discuss some important topics that are slipping, and you know, just have a chat with you. Proper chat like me and you guys on a chill stream where I don't need to constantly ask for donations, okay? So let's do it tomorrow. tomorrow evening.
Alright, guys, I'll make a deal for you. I will take my shirt off if you guys get Rick's truck fully funded by next week. Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
We'll make that deal. How about that?
In the next 7 days, right?
The next 7 days, then I will do... Okay, that's the deal.
You will make a shirtless photo and post it on our Discord in the Rollers Photos.
Or we can
chat.
do it on the live, whatever.
On the live stream is a bit dangerous, I guess, for my channel.
So long as it's waist up, it should be PG.
Yeah, but you never know.
You don't want to have that kind of live stream, okay?
No, actually, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to have that kind of live stream.
Anything for the army, right? Come on.
That 50 push-ups was a warm-up. You know, they exist as.
How about this? We will go to an outdoor gym, and I will do pull-ups with my shirt off. So instead of doing push-ups, it'll be pull-ups, and it'll be shirtless pull-ups.
Okay.
And we'll do it off somewhere else. So we won't do it in the cafe.
This will be even more beautiful.
Yes. I have a guest channel on Discord. I'm not even on the Discord. How do I have a guest channel?
Shirt free is reserved for Discord. Fuzzy's Black Sheep tab is R-rated. Yeah.
So August 20th, if it's funded by then we have a deal. Okay.
Okay, easy guys. So, do you want to see shirtless big Steffen? I wanted to say big American.
Now everyone will think that we're in a relationship now.
I don't care. I know where we are, and that's what matters.
It's lore by this point. Yeah, let's go. Cool.
Okay, guys, we need to finish.
Oh, Katarina seems into it.
Yeah, Katarina really likes it. You know, Katarina has a
Wait,
boyfriend in the army.
Was that the person who was the conductor, or is that someone else?
Conductress.
Oh, wow. Katarina, I saw your stream. It was really impressive. Hold on.
And Katarina is very talented. You know, being a conductor, a singer, a musician, it's not all her talents. She's also building FPV drones. So, Katarina, you're awesome.
A woman who knows how to use her hands is very sexy. She knows how to build FPV drones.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
she is fantastic. She has a boyfriend who just joined the army, by the way. Well, just joined 2 months ago. He was taken to the basic training.
I'm 2 months away from. I'm probably 2 months away at this point. At the rate things have been going. Well, we'll hope. Let's hope.
Okay, guys. So, let's finish for today. Rick's streams start to be OnlyFans? I'm not sure.
Guys, what happens next is up to you. If you can get Rick's trucks funded, then you guys are the masters of your own stream here. Yeah.
Do you know how many licks?
Don't answer that.
Don't even read that, right? So that is. Where are you guys from? I'm from Ukraine. Steffen is from United States and Germany at the same time, and yeah, we're in Kyiv here. He is trying to join the army. It takes just a long time for him to do all the paperwork and stuff.
I have to fight Ukrainian bureaucracy before I get to fight the Russians.
Yeah, guys, you know these things, the bureaucracy. Stefan, we need to not forget to make a selfie after the stream, but let's finish the stream right now.
Yes.
Let's say goodbye to all the rollers. What is your message before we finish?
Let's get Rick's trucks funded so I can do shirtless pull-ups.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава. Thank you guys. Love you all. Thank you for your donations today, for the super chat, super sticker, and 20 gifted memberships. I appreciate that. And what? And let's keep rolling together to victory. Love you. See you tomorrow on the stream. And we'll have some relatively chilly stream tomorrow. Not chilly like it's going to be cold, but chill. It's going to be chill. Love you all. Slava Ukraini.
Dobranovic.